We began this morning with the latest in the killing of Osama bin Laden. He was shot and killed during a pre-dawn raid Monday at a house in Pakistan. A member of the U.S. Navy's elite SEAL Team 6, the SEAL Team 6, fired the precision shot above his left eye, blowing away part of his skull. U.S. officials say they have photographic proof of this, but the White House has not released the photos. Inside bin Laden's secret home of the past 6 years, 23 children and 9 women. They've been turned over to Pakistani authorities. One of bin Laden's sons, 2 al-Qaeda facilitators, and an unidentified woman were also killed during the raid. The Navy SEALs were also able to confiscate hard drives, DVDs, and other documents from inside the home. The CIA now poring over that, looking for inside information on al-Qaeda and any clues that might lead to his presumed successor. Reaction from around the world continues to pour in. Joining us now live from the Capitol is Virginia Representative Rob Wittman. Good morning, Congressman.
Good morning, Allison.
First, your reaction and reaction on the Hill of this news.
Well, obviously, it's a very happy day for the United States in the battle against extremism. Eliminating Osama bin Laden is a significant milestone in what we need to accomplish to defeat extremism. This is one in many steps, though, that we have to take in order to be successful with this. I want to caution folks that while we are joyful about this particular event, the fight still continues. We need to be battling extremism in other areas around the world, and we know that there will be replacements in leadership with the passing of Osama bin Laden. So the fight continues. This is a great milestone. Another thing that we have to remember, too, are the families of 9/11. It doesn't bring back their loved ones, nor does it bring back those that have lost their lives in the battle against extremism. But it is a significant milestone. It does show, I believe, the persistence and resolve of the United States in battling extremism. You know, we hear a lot about al-Qaeda and their persistence and resolve. This is a clear demonstration of the United States' persistence and resolve in battling extremism anywhere that it occurs around the world, and that we will stay on this until we are successful in stamping out extremism everywhere.
And part of your statement did read that while justice had been done here, you also believe that this death does not end, of course, the war on terror. How do we remain vigilant now?
Well, we must continue in those areas of the world where we know extremists are active, and we want to make sure we pursue that everywhere that we know it occurs. We know our battle in Afghanistan continues. We want to make sure that we are successful there. We know in other areas of the world, such as Yemen, that extremism continues. We have to be vigilant. We have to continue the effort to make sure that we battle extremism wherever it occurs, and that, I think, is what will determine our long-term success in how we stamp out what we know is an act against human rights and humanity around the world.
Let me ask you now, the focus of our armed service men and women on the ground there, still in Iraq and Afghanistan, does this change at all the focus of our men and women there? What's next for them in these conflicts?
I think the mission there remains the same, the resolve that they have, and I just got back from Afghanistan and Pakistan in my visit there. I saw the resolve, the commitment of our men and women in uniform to the mission there, understood what they're doing. They are successful in what they're being asked to do. We are stamping out the Taliban in wherever it tries to maintain or establish a presence in Afghanistan. Those efforts continue to be successful, although they are fragile. So those efforts will continue. Obviously, in Iraq, we're in a phase-down mode there to pull out of Iraq. That's a good thing. That demonstrates that we've been successful there in pursuing al-Qaeda, minimizing the effectiveness of al-Qaeda in those particular regions. But the fight continues. I'm happy about the success there, but we cannot lessen our resolve or commitment to fighting extremism around the world.
Virginia Representative Rob Wittman joining us from the Capitol. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you, Allison.
Joining us now in studio, Maryland Representative Chris Van Hollen. Good morning, sir. I haven't had a chance to